welcome to my first look at the TILTA Hydra Alien Mini suction cup kit. This is the electronic suction cup kit, and I've got to say I've been using it today and it's absolutely awesome. It's got very nice, got a sleek design. I love the colour on it. It does come in various colours. I believe there's a green one as well, which looks pretty mint, but I went for the standard grey just so it's a bit less obvious and out there and in your face, essentially. The mounting point on it looks like a NATO rail adapter here that you get standard on it, and you also get two different mounts depending on what kit you buy. There is an like a shock absorber mount, which I am going to buy for the Osmo Pocket 3. Because I feel like it's going to take a little bit more of the shock. Now these are, like I said, NATO rail adapters. So this one is the first one that you get with the basic kit, just slides in, and then the other one that you get is the bottom adapter. So you could put something like the GoPro or the Osmo Action on the bottom of these, and again they slide in with the NATO rail, tighten it up, and you just screw that in from there. You can also get this without the electronic suction cup and have a handle on it, so you can use it whilst walking. I don't really see the point in that. I'd rather just go for something like the DJI Mini gimbal instead, and then you can always get the Osmo phone one as well, and I think that's going to be a bit better and a bit more stable. And when you turn it on, it is very loud. So if I turn it on now, you can hear the fan kicking. It's trying to do the suction. So this is the electronic suction cup kit. On there you've got the battery signal. It tells you how much power you're using, and essentially how much in terms of percentages suction it is using at the time. So if I now put this on here, it won't do anything until I press it down, and then it'll start trying to gather that suction, and this will move up to 100%. I could probably lift the table with this realistically if I had a good enough grip on it, which I can. So yeah, and then to take it off, easiest way I found is just gripping that lip and pulling it off, but then you can hear the suction again. Once it's solid and it's down, it will stop making noise, so you can have some nice silent shooting once it's stuck on. So I have separately bought a different mount for the Osmo Pocket 3. This mount is again by TILTA. It's got two NATO rails at the side, plus mounting points all the way along on both sides and at the bottom, which is pretty cool. I am probably going to get the shock absorber mounting bracket for the Osmo, which slides on here, and I think will do a better job of basically getting a more of a stable image. But this essentially just slides in again with the NATO rail adapter, and you get that nice and tight, and that's it pretty much. And it does a fantastic job. But I'll show you some of the footage. It looks awesome. Obviously, if you get the right in-camera settings as well, you can get some really cinematic shots. Or you can just shoot auto on the Pocket 3 if you're just doing some vlogging or some general content creation for Instagram or for TikTok, etc. And it'll still look pretty good. But professionally, there's so many different uses for it in terms of different shots you can get, different stylish shots. You can get some awesome shots. Like obviously, if you're not, if you've got someone else with you that's controlling the camera as well on the Mimo app for the DJI, and someone else driving the car, you can get some really awesome shots of some car photography and also videography as well. But I do really like the actual system. It did really well. I was flying over some speed bumps today in the UK, and we've got some mad speed bumps, and they are massive. They're like little hills in themselves and crazy potholes in every single road. So this did really well to kind of counteract some of that bounce or shock. So when you get it out of the box, you get everything that you need to put it together. You don't need any extra tools. That's one awesome thing about TILTA. They always give you whatever you're going to need to mount whatever it is you've bought. So you get the suction cup, just like so, and then you've got this little arm. You'll know the difference in terms of the arms because you get two arms, a small one and a bigger one, and then you've got obviously the main suspension bracket. So that smaller arm just literally goes on, screw it in like so. You go, oh, that's nice and tight there. You get the second arm, again you can see there's already a screw in the bottom of here, and there's a a female area there for it to go into. Well, that's what we call it, a female input or output, whatever you call it. But yeah, and then you've got the actual main arm here, and you can see there's a female area there and there's a male area there for that to just screw straight into. And that's just screwing in there, and you get it nice and tight, and that's perfect now. Okay, and then you also get a counterweight in the box, as well as these two brackets. I'm not going to be using these two brackets because I bought this separate adapter for the Osmo Pocket 3, which just slides in with the NATO rail. I'm just going to slide that in, and you can see it does need a bit of counterweight on this, so I am going to screw the counterweight on the bottom there. You've now got it rigged up, and that's it, and that's all you need to do. So the use cases for this are absolutely limitless. Realistically, you can put this anywhere. You can put this on the car, you can put it in the house, whatever, on the window, get some crazy shot. Again, you can remotely control the Osmo Pocket 3 from your phone and the Mimo app, and get some really quirky shots. As a professional, you can get some really cool stuff. But not only that, it's also very easy to use for a noob, but also just your general vlogging and content creating as well. If you're traveling a lot, realistically, you can just stick this on the inside window of your car and off you pop, you know what I mean, on your journey, and you can vlog the entire way, and you've got little counterparts to talk to as well the entire way. Obviously with the Pocket 3, you've got the intelligent tracking as well, so it'll track your face if you're moving around as well or looking around, which is great. But then with this added bonus for the stabilization and mounting points, it's really good. So to summarize this video, I think the TILTA Hydra Alien Mini is an absolute genius design. It's fantastic for GoPros, DJI Osmos, and obviously the Osmo Pocket 3. But yeah, that's enough from me. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, follow, engage, comment, whatever. If you've got any questions, let me know. If there's anything you want me to cover as well, let me know. If there's anything I missed, let me know. But yeah, I think this is awesome. So, ciao for now.